tell you a very interesting story about Lord Ganesha on his birthday. We all know that Shiva was the reason why Ganesha got an elephant head. But there is an interesting version to the story which is from BrahmaVaivarta Purana, which is one of the 18 Maha Puranas. Let's get to know the story. Ganesha, like every other normal child, was born with a human face. Shiva and Parvati were so happy that they threw a celebration at Mount Kailasha. They invited everyone to the celebration. Who all came? Brahma, Vishnu, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Narada Muni, Gandharva, Vidyudarka, Apsara, and even everyone from the Bhuloka were also invited to this celebration. There is this one god who is standing in the corner. He doesn't look at anybody, he keeps looking down. Now this god says, I want to meet Parvati. So Parvati says, ask him to come in and I will speak with him. He goes in, he says, Namaste Parvati. Parvati replies by saying, Namaste, who are you and why are you looking down? Look at my face and talk. He says, I am Shani Bhagwan. I am one of the planet gods. To tell you the truth, my wife cursed me. She said, whoever I look with my eyes, their head will split into two. That's why I do not look at anybody. Parvati smiles and says, why are you scared? You look at my child. I will see whatever has to happen. Everybody is here. You be brave. Shani Bhagwan says, is it? Okay, I will look at the child. Shani stands there and he's really worried that he will harm the child. But he gathers the courage. His mouth, throat, lips, everything go dry. And he decides that he will look at the child with the corner of his right eye. So he closes it. He opens only his right eye. He looks at the baby and immediately closes it. As soon as Shani looks at the baby, the head of the baby splits into two. Parvati, she's looking at her child without a head. She's crying tremendously. She faints and falls down. Vishnu, who's looking at whatever that is happening, he says, Garuda, come here. We need to go right away. But where do they go and what do they do? Vishnu mounts on Garuda and goes to the northern direction on the banks of the Pushpabhadra river. He says, whoever is sleeping with their head in a northern direction, I am going to take off their head. But then he thinks it's not right for any random person to lose their head. So he decides that whoever loses their head, I am going to bless them so that they grow another one back and they live for many kalpas. One kalpa is 4 billion years. Vishnu looks around and he spots an elephant there. Now this elephant is sleeping nicely after a sumptuous meal. So he takes his Sudarshan Chakra and leaves it. Immediately that elephant grows a new head. He takes the head and flies back to Mount Kailasha. Now he takes this head, fixes it to the baby and blesses the baby with the Humkara mantra. As soon as he tells the Humkara mantra, the life of the baby is restored and it slowly opens its small little eyes. But only now Ganesha has a new elephant head. See you all until the next time. Namaste. Thank you.